Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles. Today, we're going to talk about my dream wedding, my future spouse, who's coming in your life, who is meant to be in your life for forever love. I have some charms, I have some initials, I have lots of clues. So use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Let's call in our spirit guides now. Spirit, please share with me, for anyone who found this reading, what is it that you need us to know? What loving messages are meant to find us? I am listening for you now. Okay, I have an apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology from somebody. I feel like somebody pulled away, and not that you were in a no contact relationship. It was almost as if we met, we were interested in each other. I pulled away. I don't know if I necessarily ghosted you, or as I just didn't, I guess, pick up the ball. I feel like this person's coming back around. There's a feeling of our paths crossing a second time, okay? And the first time, I don't know, they dropped the ball is how I feel. And now they're coming back. You know, maybe we thought it was great chemistry. It was, the chemistry was high. I thought this was somebody I was going to take off, you know, somebody that I've been thinking about. And then all of a sudden they finally reach out. You know, it's kind of like, oh, I had forgotten about you. I'd given up hope on you. So, and they have an apology if I was maybe busy with work, I was traveling, I put this on hold for a couple of weeks, something like that. I have a star. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you. I'm going to say I was hoping you'd call, is how it came into me. And I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised that when this person calls, you're happy. You know, you're really happy to hear from them because you did feel the spark. You did feel the chemistry. I have an attraction. You are attracting the right person at the right time. So you weren't wrong with that. You felt something, all right? So when this happens, you are definitely going to feel this instant attraction. You're definitely going to feel this chemistry. There may be a delay from the time you meet them until the time they call, okay, or ask you out or reach out, something like that, which could be a disappointing time for you. But don't underestimate that attraction. I feel like you both feel this incredible attraction. I have a butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. So we meet, we exchanged numbers, we talked, we definitely thought there was something there. I'm waiting to hear from this person. This person is not reaching out. I'm totally disappointed. And then lo and behold, all of a sudden they come and reach out. So yeah, you did feel it and they did feel it and they finally are acting on it. So that feels nice. A surprise, a romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Is this the person who is going to, in the future, a surprise proposal? You know, just this kind of, I wasn't expecting it, like really blows your mind. And it's that maybe they really plan it, that, you know, like, holy crap, I had no idea. You really surprised me. I wasn't expecting you to ask me, or, you know, they do it when it's your family's there or something that's really sweet. Like they, you know, they put some energy into it. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? Let's see. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a Devil. I have a Wheel of Fortune. I have a Knight of Pentacles. So these Knights want to move forward. I feel that I have a combination of steady and fast moving. You know, it's kind of like a steady pace would be the best way for me to say it, that this person wants to kind of get things started and put some time into this and get invested into this. This is a no holding back energy, just came into me. I feel like once they do reach out and we do kind of get the ball rolling, it's pretty steady from that point on. It's a pretty steady pace. It's a kind of a consistent would be, you know, the way to say it. The devil, Spirit, can I have some clarification on the devil? Which direction am I going here with the devil? I have an Ace of Wands. The devil is temptation. The devil is, I'm just totally, you're hot. I think you're hot. You know, it's definitely, I'm sorry, I can't help myself, but I want to, you know, take your clothes off. So this is somebody that thinks you're hot. They're excited about you. You're probably totally turned on by them also. So I don't think it's something that is, you know, makes you feel awkward or seductive, you know, like you're just being seduced. I think it's just a mutual attraction. The Wheel of Fortune, it's your turn, is how I feel right now. It's just, it's your turn. Thank you, Spirit. It's a soulmate coming in. How beautiful. It's loving, caring energy, they're saying. This is the lasting love of your lifetime. This is the love that you've been waiting for. And I want to go back to that feeling of, you thought something was there the moment that you met them. And then because there was that delay, it was discouraging. But I want you to trust those kinds of feelings. It's kind of your way of, you know, your intuition talking to you and saying, no, you're right. There were feelings there. There were sparks there. There was definitely chemistry. So I do want you to listen to those moments. I have a Six of Pentacles, very giving energy. I'm here to get this started is how it came into me. So they come back with an offer. You know, I want to make it up to you. I'm sorry, Two of Cups at the bottom of my deck and an Empress. Yeah, and an Emperor. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're getting some beautiful cards, Gemini. Look at this. So I definitely feel like they're saying a powerful team. Okay. So maybe you both are very successful. Maybe you're both, you know, building up your career, your wealth right now. Maybe you guys will make a beautiful kind of dream team together doing something, but you have a lot in common with this Two of Cups. You felt it immediately. I guess the only thing that you were second guessing yourself with, geez, I really thought there was something there and I didn't hear from this person. So, well, you know what? They're going to spend the rest of their life making it up to you. How about that? You know, because they're going to say, whoa, I almost blew it. Let's get some initials, first initials, last initials. Let's see what they have. Maybe if you have somebody in your mind, we might spell their whole name. Let me know in the comments if we, you know, we're spot on with any of these. I know some of you really, really like the initials. So if you don't, fast forward, that's okay too. I have a Q. I have a W. Another W. I have a C. A V. I have a T. An L. B. P. E. Z. I have the letter A. I have an M. The letter F. G. Let's get a couple more. H. And the letter U. Okay, so some of you, those could definitely be connecting to you. Let's see what they're going to love about you. I always like to see why they're going to fall in love with you. What's so special about you? What makes you so unique? Something like that. Let's ask Spirit. Spirit, please share with me. What is so special? What stands out? What are they going to notice first? Anything like that. I have that you're truthful. They can tell that you're truthful. Also a sense of you're the type of person that you wouldn't hurt a soul. It's probably you're beautiful inside and out. They're going to say, you know, you wouldn't hurt anybody. You're honorable. Yeah. So they want to be with somebody they respect, Spirit's saying. They want to be with somebody they trust. Maybe that's something they struggled with in the past. Their past relationship was hurtful to them. Yeah, trust. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, they want to know that they can trust you. I feel like that's the most important part. They want to be with somebody they don't have to worry about, you know, somebody lying to them or sneaking around or anything like that. They just want to be with somebody that they're the most important thing in your life. I have doting, that you treat them well, you know, that you show them that they're important to you. You know, you do little things for them that other people don't do, and they really truly appreciate it. They see you as brave and ambitious, came into me. So they see you as determined. You're motivated. They like your energy. Okay, so that's important. You're passionate. I feel like you're passionate about your work. You're passionate about your relationship, of course. You could be passionate about things in the world, you know, that you have some really strong beliefs about certain, you know, whether it's the environment or rescuing animals or, you know, just something that's really important to you. I'm very family orientated, so that they love that. They love to see how close you are to your family, on the phone with your family, laughing, talking, engaging. That could be nice. Charisma, charismatic, charm, smiling. I like that. And playful. I like this. I like the charisma and the playfulness. I feel like they like your laughter. They like to make you laugh, Spirit is saying. They like to get a reaction out of you. So this person could have a great sense of humor. They could be very witty. They could be sarcastic, and you get it. A little bit quirky, they're saying, a little bit of a quirky sense of humor, but you get them. So that part's fun for them. Let's see what sign they may be, you or them. Sun, moon, rising also. I have a Taurus. I have a Scorpio. I have a Gemini. Okay. I have a Pisces. Let's get one more, Spirit. And I have a Virgo. Okay. So some of you that may be connecting to you. Spirit, tell me about this connection. What is it that I should be looking for? Anything I should be seeing, signs, anything around this connection? I have laughter. I feel like laughter is going to be huge. When you hear yourself laugh out loud and it's genuine, this person makes you laugh. Okay. And you make them laugh. So it could be just we have a lot of fun together. And there's a sense of not everybody gets this person's sense of humor. And because they could be very bright, they think very fast. They could say something that just like goes right over somebody else's head, but you get it. So there is a sense of I don't know, you have your own kind of love language going on. For some of you, you may have a child with this person. This is the person you're going to have a child with. So for those of you that would love to still have your family, I'm sending you photos. Wherever I go, I try to send you photos. I want to know where you are. We do it for fun. I feel like that's something, the phone feels like it goes back and forth a lot throughout the day. We are I feel like we're both pretty savvy as far as the phone tech goes. So I feel like we're both kind of able to get in and out of pictures. And I don't know, I just feel like things are going back and forth. Our first kiss, I love it. I'll never forget our first kiss. You know, it's I can't wait to kiss you. So if this isn't in your energy yet, it's coming. It's the person who you want to kiss. How about that? And then there's that proposal, the surprise proposal with a beautiful ring and everything that you've ever dreamed of. You know, I can't wait to put a ring on your finger. So this person is looking for it all, is feeling it does feel like they're looking for it all. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying today. I've got this beautiful bowl of charms, and I'm just going to go over. I'm going to go over here. Let's do this little corner. Okay. So let's see what they're saying. This looks like a shark. Nope, it's a on the side, by the side it looked like a shark. And I was like, what? It's a mermaid. Okay, so beautiful magical mermaid. I like that. All things magical. How about that? It's a mermaid. All right, let's put that over there. This is a letter. I have a letter L. Okay, any other letters? This looks like a letter V or A. I have a letter A. Letter A. Okay, I have a little rocking horse. So we could have a little boy. It looks like somebody's having a little boy. Some of you may be having a grandson. Somebody could have just had a grandson, a little child in our life. Okay, this looks like a little sea turtle. It's like a little miniature sea turtle. And this is the sea turtles. Do you ever watch the sea turtles try to get to the ocean? The babies, they just crawl like this great distance. So it feels like I'm not going to give up on this connection. Like no matter how hard it is, that's kind of how that little sea turtle's coming in. These are coming into me as daisies. I know one's pink and one's white, but I just feel like I want to smell the flowers, smell the daisies, pick the daisies. Just a kind of a very light-hearted energy. Maybe daisies is your favorite flower. I have a couple of snowflakes. They're both different, but they're the same. They're both a snowflake, but they're both unique. So it is a feeling of I see you as special and unique, and you see me as special and unique. So we just see kind of these beautiful qualities in each other. I'm going to say it that way. I have the letter L again. What is this little guy? Little rabbit. Okay, from Alice in Wonderland. That came into me as a story to tell. So I want to say this is our love story. This is, maybe we think this is the most romantic relationship we've ever had. But this is our story, and our story is we got off to a little bit of a slow start, even though there was high chemistry there. So I have a mermaid and I have unicorn. So, there's the kind of magical world coming in with, it just feels kind of magical. I've got this kind of universe, star energy happening. And then is this another flower? Yeah. So I just feel blooming with all these flowers, but they feel more like natural flowers, like I want to say wild flowers, something like that. And I have a dove. Okay, so the dove is coming into me more as like a white dove for a wedding. So maybe we have, just the thoughts of the wedding and the white dove representing that. So let me see if I can get those to focus for you a little better. Okay, let's see. Come on, camera. Okay. Here you go, a little bit closer. All right, so let's see what else Spirit has. Spirit, tell me anything about this person's personality, anything you need me to know about this connection that you have for us today. I have sports. I played sports. I go to the gym, I work out. I've always been active in sports. So somebody who probably pretty athletic is coming in. I have ginger hair. Okay, maybe I either have natural ginger hair, natural ginger, or I dyed my hair ginger. I have a tendency to be sensitive. Somebody's more sensitive. I have business. This looks like a restaurant. It looks like I'm in a restaurant. Maybe I manage a restaurant. I'm connected to hospitality, maybe hotels, restaurants, even retail management, something along those lines. I have youthful. I feel, yeah, I'm going to go with I played a lot of sports in my youth. I'm definitely going to go with that. I have straight hair, long straight hair. I have dark hair. Okay. I have a little bit old fashioned. I don't necessarily think they dress old fashioned, but I feel like they have old fashioned views that they want a traditional wedding. They would want, they would want the whole thing. They would want the bride in a white dress. They would want the church wedding. They would want, a big party and a big band. They're saying they want a band at their wedding. Okay. So maybe they want a more traditional formal wedding. The one thing you should know about them is maybe they're stubborn. Okay. Maybe they'll admit that. Maybe there's some things that are important to them. They're saying how they like their meat. I know that sounds silly, but they like it, like medium rare. They're stubborn. Like there's very specific things that how they like things, how they have a drink made at a bar, so they could be a little stubborn with that stuff. I have smooth skin and beautiful lips. Nice. I have a brunette. Okay. Sexy body. Nice body. I have politics. Okay. I don't think they're in politics, but maybe they keep up with politics. Maybe it's something that's very important to you or them, or maybe it's something that you guys talk about. It's interesting to both of you. I have education, I'm going to say a higher educations. And I do feel like we keep up on, what's going on in the news and what's going on in the world. I think that we're both intelligent and, like those things are important to us. Spirit, what is it that you want us to know for feelings? What are the feelings around this connection? What is it that you have for us today? I think that your paths are going to open up again, and whatever the delay is, they're going to spend the rest of their lives making it up to you. That's how I feel. I've never felt so attached to someone like I do with you. So, once we're together, we're going to stay together. You are my eternal love. I love these cards because every once in a while, not every time, but these shooting stars really, really jump out at me. And so look for a shooting star, wish upon a star energy. I can't picture my life without you. That's where the surprise proposal comes in. Like, I just am not going to live without you. I need you to marry me. I want you to marry me. I feel like you're my soulmate. So from the day we meet, this chemistry and this attraction we both felt it. And don't second guess. Don't second guess your feelings. If you're feeling it, then it's probably true. I love you. How gorgeous. So somebody who loves you with all their heart, somebody who wants to spend their life with you, somebody who isn't afraid to be committed. They think you're hot. I love that. High chemistry. This is our story. Let's put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to bring you this person. If this is in your life already, keep doing what you're doing because it feels beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com. In my description, I will put my other 2 channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame channel, for some additional readings. So I hope you enjoyed your messages. We'll see you again real soon.